time.
Defender of the people. Best foot forward.
Who stands before us? Is this truly our prodigal son? Do not slouch before me, boy. Have you no respect for yourself? Look at you. Crawling back after abandoning your family. You should be begging our forgiveness.
Forgiveness? You've never forgiven anything. Every mistake, every slip was punished.
I suspected you would return to me changed. Never did I imagine you would be so wretched. Oh, thankless child. Did I not bless you with our immortal gift? Did I not make you what you are?
You son of a bitch.
You truly forgot my power. You truly thought our bond as creator and creation was all that stopped you from killing me? Oh, you are weak, my child. You are a small, pathetic little boy who never amounted to anything. But today, you will finally do something worthwhile. You will burn, and I will ascend.
No! Stop him! Get me out of this!
Witness the birth of the Vampire Ascendant! Ecce Dominus!
Fight on if you must, but I am only growing stronger.
No surrender.
is near complete. Can you feel its profane power? centuries. Have I not suffered enough?
Smell blood.
This is my time.
Let's go.
You're not gonna like this, mate.
Battle favors the fearless.
Sleep for you. Wake up!
Get your hands off me, worm!
I'm not the one in the dirt.
trust. And I'll be free of you. I'll never have to fear you again. But if I finish the ritual you started, I'll never have to fear anyone. Ever.
You think me a fool? That I would allow anyone to usurp me, speak the words, and ascend in my place? The runes I carved into your flesh bind you and all 7,000 souls to the ritual. Complete it, and those bearing the scars will be sacrificed, you included. You are simply a means to an end. I made you to be consumed.
I am so much more than what you made me. I can do this, but I need your help. Trust me. I know what I'm doing. These people died years ago. Trust me on that. All that's left are feral spawn, desperate for blood. If we release them, how many people will they kill? Tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands. But if I complete the ritual, think of the power I'll have. With me by your side, we can save the city. We can save ourselves. You're right. I can be better than them. But I'm not above enjoying this.
Is it over? Is he...
Yes. He's gone.
What does that mean for us? I don't know.
Your choices are simple, really. You can hide here, living in the shadows like parasites. Or you could be more than what he made us to be. You can choose differently, of course. But the consequences are on your head.
And what does it mean for them?
Now, that's a better question. 7,000 spawn, from ancient conquests to stolen children.
Cazador's staff controlled everything during the ritual. If it controls the cells too, you could decide their fate.
Some sacrifices just aren't worth it.
The poor wretches in the cells are innocent. They shouldn't have to suffer just because I lured them here. They'll need someone to lead them. Take the tunnels into the Underdark. Find somewhere, well, not safe, but less perilous.
What? No, we can't.
Just try to keep them out of trouble. I think we're done here. Let's go.
Keeping pace. I love surprises. That's it. He's gone. After all these years, these centuries, it's really over. I'm glad you think so, because I'm not so sure. I just feel numb. What I've lost. What I've gained. It's all so much. And God, all those spawn. Free in the Underdark. I need some time, I think. Just to let it all sink in. Let's just go. This place reeks of death, and I want to feel alive again.
Don't touch me. This way.
Where am I needed? One move ahead.
You killed one vampire, but released 7,000 of his spawn. Have you lost all sense?
They were innocents. To kill them would have been an even greater crime. But if you do decide to go hunting them, know they include your children.
They survived?
Well, that depends on how you define survived, really. But they are free. They're making their way into the Underdark as we speak.
This is difficult news. We will need to decide what it means. Thank you for what you have done. Slaying Cazador was a great justice. As for the rest, well, time will tell.
Let's chew the fat.
I pray the spawn will stay in the Underdark. We will show no mercy if they return here.
The elevator lies ready to carry you back up to the palace.
Let's get out of here. I've had more than my fill of this place.
What's this now? On you the head.
Larian's my favorite homeboy.
I'm here. I won't let anything happen to you.
Look at you. I'm exhausted. You've been pulling all-nighters to keep watch. I know you have.
I don't mind.
Everyone is arrested.
Honestly.
Well, I do. Which means we're getting a real room. Sharessa's caress
Hear me
is
out.
just about wetting your whistle.
Teresa's caress also has...
But you're not staying in a brothel.
Listen, it's got private rooms, music, and all-round pleasant folks.
A word, if I may.
Met the drought.
And if a
Oh, don't mind us, mate. Have fun inside. Plenty fun. You hear?
Do you two have rocks for brains? What were you thinking?
Here. You haven't even got...
Going inside?
brothel, pleasure house, den of decadent delight.
Finest fish caught this morning. What'll it be? Come back soon. Fresh catch every day, guaranteed.
Pleasure isn't just physical.
It's got private rooms, all fun to give me strength, and all-round pleasant folks.
Your pleasure is mine, sweeting.
Go see Raphael? Then I might let you buy me a drink.
Do you think we've done something?
I'm not in trouble, sister. I vow to keep my word. Music stops.
Oh, you'd better have a good reason for tearing me away from my prep station. I suppose, if you're willing to pay for it. Now get out from under my...
You keep scaring our regulars off.
That blacksmith came to use the clamping device.
And all-round pleasant folks.
And if a patron confuses me for a member of staff,
I'd probably
pangs
break
of
his...
worry
We can dance, if you want to.
Don't be shy. Got it.
You can stare as much as you like.
Insisting on playing his acoustic version of My House of Wonders.
Where am I needed? Over onward. What have we here? Could come in handy. Sure, why not?
If you seek rapture, find it elsewhere. I can show you but once.
But what I...
Surprises.
If you had any bargaining...
Got the person with you. You enjoyed it?
Enjoyed it. Two maidens and a badge of glorious insurance.
Pin the inventor.
Yeah.
It depends on the...
Sharessa's caress isn't just about wetting your whistle. There's dancing, there's
Devil's Den.
But what I
Underestimate the forgotten prince's closest sword. Much more than your fate rests on it.
even if you had, what in the nine hells would you do? Think of it, Captain Boss.
He can be set free. I know he can be set free.
Mate, it's your birthday. You deserve to cut loose.
The librarian does this thing with her women. All faults and...
If you had any bargaining chips, they were rather floated off into the
Birthday boy's just nervous, but don't worry. Everyone in Sharess is correct.
I will pay any toll, serve any foul whim. Name the price.
Is there anything dumber? I much prefer
Sharessa's caress isn't just about wetting your whistle. There's dancing, tenor, dreams.
Exactly. Pleasure isn't just physical, it's a state of mind.
Doesn't make any sense.
You will when you've met the drought.
You must want for something, need something.
everyone does. But what I
Underestimate the forgotten prince's closest sword. You two have rocks for brains. What were you thinking?
You haven't even got inside yet.
I am not going inside.
Brothel, pleasure house, den of decadent delight.
Hand it over. Much more than your fate and mine rests on it.
even if you had, what in the nine hells would you do? Think a little.
You must hear me, devil. I will do whatever it takes. Give you anything you ask.
There is only one thing in this world that I desire. You do not have it, and you never will.
You must help me, Raphael. For the sake of my people.
Hush now, Voss. These guests may not know it yet, but they want the same thing that you do. And unlike you, they have something of value to offer in return.
Whatever you discuss with this devil, I must hear of it. Find me below in the tap room, once you're loosed from his claws.
I'm glad you came. Not to my door, not yet, but to the final reckoning. One more thing before we begin, though.
For the first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's unsettling.
That was no party trick. Somebody's missing, can't you tell? That illithid you keep in your pocket can't hear us anymore.
Huh. What's the catch?
I'd ask you to be patient, but you've been patient enough. Now is the time to speak plain. I'll admit, you've impressed me. I wasn't sure you'd make it this far, but no matter how far you come, you're still on the road to ruin. A road that leads directly to a confrontation with the Elder Brain. At best, it will kill you. And everyone else in this city. At worst, it will assimilate you, and you won't have enough free will left to even wish you were dead. You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though. Very perceptive. Yes. I can give you the means to break him free. The Orphic Hammer. An artifact capable of shattering the chains that hold Prince Orpheus is held securely in my House of Hope, even now. Good and truth rarely go hand in hand, but in this case, they are happy bedfellows, and we can be too. I swear to you, I have the solution to your problem. Isn't it just? And it's even more convenient that you can give me exactly what I want in return.
There it is. Of course.
I'm not asking you to bargain. I'm asking you to save your soul. I want the crown that dominates the Elder Brain. I have craved it ever since the Archwizard Carsus created it, long centuries ago, and brought doom to the Empire of Netheril. That was the great age of humanity. and Netherill's flying sky cities were the apex of civilization. I was there the day it all fell apart. Entire cities plummeted from the sky, like angels with broken wings. The screams, oh, the screams. Hundreds of thousands of people watching in horror as the ground came up to meet them. It was not a happy meeting, and Casus was responsible. Not driven by malice, but by ambition. He forged a crown imbued with all the powers of magic. A crown that would make any who wore it a god. Men cannot contain so much power. The crown destroyed its creator, and his empire fell with him. Casus's folly, the bards and scholars call it. I call it hope. The hope of creating a better world, and the perils of unchecked hubris. I knew then that the folly of mortals could be the triumph of devils, and that I could use that crown to unite the Nine under one Archdevil Supreme. Me.
Zariel wouldn't like that much. But even I'm not so desperate to spite her I'd put the hells in this bastard's hands.
I am no mortal, and I do not fail. The archdevil Mephistopheles snatched up the crown and squirreled it away in one of his vaults. He is not more than a frigid archivist. So much power and potential kept inert. He made a miracle into a museum piece. I raged. But only for a decade or so. Then I waited, ever watching for more than 1,000 years, for a mistake, a mishap, a misadventure. And these chosen, who have caused you so much trouble accidentally, did me a favor. They brought the crown back into play. Yes, it does. Especially when I see what a bloody mess they've made of their whole scheme. They must have raided Mephistopheles' vault. Impressive, I must admit. But they'll be dead soon. If you don't kill them, the Elder Brain will. It doesn't have feelings in the way you'd understand them. But it seems rather angry. It is inevitable. When you destroy the brain, and you will because you must, the crown will be yours for the taking. And when that moment comes, you give the crown to me. In exchange, I give you the hammer now.
A simple transaction, it seems, but it's more than that. He's offering you an alternative to the mind flayer in your head. Take Raphael's steel and you could free Orpheus. With Orpheus free, you would have no need to rely on the Emperor. But there's no guarantee that Orpheus would be on your side. And if you take the deal, you'll have to fulfill it. You'll have to deliver the crown of Karsus to the devil himself. He claims his ambition is to unite the Hells, but can he be trusted to stop there? Do you trust him more than you trust the Emperor?
What? You can't be serious.
Right here. You'll find everything is in order. The moment I have your signature, you will have the means to free Orpheus. The hammer. You guarantee the crown will be mine once the brain is defeated, and I swear that I will never use the crown to dominate a mortal. I will come to collect. If you refuse to give me the crown, I collect your souls instead. And then we all gather in the House of Hope. Me dressed in my finest silks, you skinless, hanging from a hook to watch as your world dies. Perfect. One more rhyme, for old time's sake. The master was slain within his own house. They dined on him both, the cat and the mouse. The hammer is yours. You will find yourself in Orpheus's presence before the end comes. When you do, shatter the chains that hold him. Be sure to keep the hammer safe. Until then, your survival depends on it. And I'll keep your contract safe in my House of Hope. I'll be seeing you, and when I do, we dine.
The ink has barely dried, yet you feel a growing disquiet at what exactly you just signed. Perhaps a Diabolus can offer some comfort. Or a way out. For a devil's bargain is a hard one to break.
There you are. I thought I'd lost you. Something was blocking me from hearing your thoughts. I can understand that. There's reprieve in solitude. But it's concerning that something could intervene like that, especially when we are so close to the Elder Brain. Do you have any idea what it was? Then the situation is worse than I thought. If it read your thoughts, it knows exactly what your intentions are, and it is already plotting countermoves to stop you. We must press on. I will bolster your mental defenses. Let us hope that allows us to regain some of our lost advantage before it finds you.
Someone there? Oh, for a skeleton key. Yes.
The librarian does this.
Sharp as ever.
In here I thought you had half a brain. How wrong I was. You signed a deal with Raphael. What were you thinking? Because why would a devil ever lie to you? What if you change your mind about giving him the crown? What if you decide that giving Raphael dominion over the Hells is a bad idea? And anyway, do you really expect him to keep his word? You think he'll stay far away from you forevermore, or will he come knocking again and again and again? As long as he has that contract, he owns you. I won't allow that. We're getting that contract back. You heard him, right? It's in his God's awful House of Hope. We need to find a way in. I swore I'd never return to the Hells. But for your soul, I'll make an exception. Just this once. We need to find a Diabolist. If we can find one worth their salt, they should be able to get us into that devil's lair. I'm getting in, getting your contract, and then I'm never setting foot in the Hells again.
Heading out.
Doesn't make any sense. You will when you met the drown. And all-round pleasant folks, from what
I'd recommend 2 doses.
2?
Feel better. To feel her fingers grip yours in pure
Tell me you took the devil's deal. Tell me you will free Gith's heir.
The hammer? How can it be that you came to possess it? Was it Raphael?
The Prince of the Comet is not dead. The Prince of the Comet will come again. The Prince of the Comet will liberate us from the Lich Queen's tyranny. Can it be? Will the mighty Prince Orpheus soon illuminate the astral plane? Among the Githyanki, one gift is esteemed above all others. The silver sword. Take it. Wield it in honor of Gith, the great liberator, and her unforgotten son. Istik, now that you have the hammer, you must find a way to enter the astral prism. Once inside, smash Orpheus's bonds. His cry will shake the plains, and I will fly to your aid. The Prince of the Comet will sear the heavens again. Let the Lich Queen tremble!
Think again. I will not permit your entry. No, there is not.
Questions, Istik? You seem to be lost in thought. The Prince of the Comet aches for Githyanki liberation more than he abhors Geich. He might seethe when you free him. He might gnash his teeth and slander your name. But he will see reason. I promise you. Yes, but you will meet this challenge, as you've met so many others.
Hey! You paid Raphael a visit.
Cabaret here featuring Roll the Despoiler. The highest kicks in Baldur's Gate guaranteed.
Was that human boy insisting on playing an acoustic version of High House of Wonders?
You have the key to my heart in that.
I don't understand why there's such
I put it on especially.
A word, if I may.
Don't take it off later.
Come to pay your respects to the real lady of the house, I see. What a clever creature you are. It's your lucky day. I am receiving compliments at this time, and you are most welcome to make an offering. Oh, you are quite correct. I consider them one of my finest features. The unwashed rabble who frequent this establishment have much to learn from your deference, and I must suffer their foibles alone. But they do say a burden shared is a burden halved. That's rather a broad topic. We get all sorts here. But there is one frequent visitor whose very presence offends me. He dresses fabulously, but stinks of the hells. Something infernal, to be sure. Abhorrent. Can't you hear from here? They're talking about the new top cat in the criminal underbelly. Go and listen for yourself. As for them personally, one never washes and instead douses himself with rose oil, while the other can't hold his drink. The Drow, two of our most popular courtesans. A night with them seems to be rather life-changing, if you can afford it. Of course, they are siblings, but judging from the throngs of clients they draw, most of the city is as disgusting as they are.
Do you think we've done something wrong?
We are not in trouble, sister. Remember?
A toast to Raphael's latest client, the savior of the city. The boss is always right, even though he's so very wrong. When I'm not keeping my eye on potential clients like you, I make sure the House of Hope is fully secure. Devils often have prettier hordes than dragons. Sneaking thieves into their vaults is a lucrative business. Doesn't usually end well for the thieves. But sometimes the thieves are rich, smart, or well-connected enough to come back in one piece. Take our esteemed Lord Gortash, for example.
She's enjoying your company, and the liquor has loosened her tongue, but she's anxious about the direction the conversation's taking.
Never! I'll take Raphael's secrets to the grave. If that prick Gortash came nosing around my turf, I'd tell him to stick his gauntlet where the sun don't shine. But somebody helped him out. Some diabolist with a loose sense of duty and a hunger to be richer than Mammon. Conversation's over. I've got to sober up and get back to work. We'll celebrate together in the House of Hope when the victory's won.
Birthday boy's just nervous, but don't worry.
few steps at a time.
After you turn your animals over to the care of the Ducal Council.
What is that gonna do us?
Will be dealt with swiftly.
Your safety is of utmost importance to Lord Gortash. Do you realize that
Lightbringer Gortash will show us the way!
Let's just...
Oh, gods. What if they're only reporting heroics these days? Slaying a necromancer seems a lot.
So, I was looking at the pictures in the Gazette today.
I'm sure she
Rather than reading the articles.
Well, they were in the Gazette.
I beg you, sir. So you have to go. You know what would be really heroic? Someone's bringing back the bloody hunt.
Nothing's happening. Oh, shit! That was time, wasn't it? Bollocks!
The Devil's Fee.